Hey guys, this is Legolas Fanboy, and welcome to Interactive Horror Stories. Now, this was something I found online at Itch.io, on Itch.io, and it's, as far as I'm aware, it's basically a set of 6 different horror stories, but you get to pick how it goes. You get to have an interactivity into the reading of this story. I don't think you actually do anything, but you just read it along and then you pick which scenarios seem best. And I thought, hey, let's just give it a try, see how it goes. Let's get started on number 1, the doll. You're a single mother. Your daughter, Lisa, is an intelligent girl who doesn't have any friends. You buy her a rag doll. Soon, Lisa will claim that the doll can talk, and this is just the beginning of your nightmare. Can the doll really be possessed? Can the doll really be possessed, as Lisa claims? If you're stuck, you can see our Facebook post about how to get the good ending of the story. Let's play. Press any key to continue. As a single mother, you know how hard it is to look after a 13-year-old girl. Hard, but still joyful. Her presence gives you all the strength you need. Her name is Lisa. She is a shy girl. She doesn't talk much. You got divorced 3 years ago because he cheated on you with his secretary. Lisa misses her father, but you don't allow her to see him. She adores her father, but you think he's an asshole. Lisa is a special kid. Her teacher once said that she is too intelligent for a girl her age, but you already knew it. Her reactions are unexpectedly mature. She is also hardworking. You expect perfection from her. Her teacher told you that you must take Lisa to a psychiatrist. You will do it soon. She is a lonely girl, maybe because she doesn't talk much. You think that she needs friends, so you bought her a rag doll to ease her loneliness. You bought the rag doll from the local toy store. Not an expensive toy, nothing too fancy. Lisa might still like it. You know that expense doesn't make Lisa happier. The doll is a girl with big blue eyes and curly black hair. She has a wide grin that you can call friendly. Her dress is red, matching her shoes. She also has eyebrows. The unnamed doll waits for her new owner in the kid's bedroom. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. It's Friday, not a sunny day. The sky is covered with gray clouds. You are driving your car. Lisa sits on the next seat. The seat belts are worn tight. She looks from the window blankly without any expression on her face. You remember that the math exam's results were going to be announced today. How are the exam results? Were you able to make any friends today? About your ragdoll today? Continue driving. I'm going to ask about their exam results because I feel like that's what a good parent, or even in this case just a good mother, should do. Lisa sighs and says, "Terrible. I'm the 7th in the class, not first like the previous exam. I know you will be mad at me. I didn't study enough." "It's okay, darling," or "You were right, Lisa. You should have studied more." No, don't be too hard on your kid. It's 7th in the class of who knows how many, so just be nice to her. She looks at you with a slight surprise. You always scolded her whenever she wasn't the best. Now you say, "It's okay, darling." She continues watching the cars passing by. You are driving your car. Lisa sits on the next seat. The seat belts are worn tight. She looks away from the window blankly without an expression on her face. Alright, so that was back. After that, let's go on something else. Let's just tell her about the rag doll. "Oh, that's nice. Thank you," she says. There isn't any excitement in her voice. "Were you able to make any friends today?" "No," she says with a determined voice. They are just idiots. For example, they can see the other classes in the school as enemies, as if they were an enemy nation with a different religion. I mean, it is still silly to be enemies because of race or religion. These morons in my class hate each other just because they are different classes. I'm just gonna continue driving then. You finally arrive home. The doll is in your bedroom. "The doll is in your bedroom, Lisa," you tell her. She climbs up the stairs slowly. Apparently she isn't so excited about the doll. You follow her to her bedroom. She picks up the doll that's on her bed. I will think of a nice name, Lisa says, but I have got homework to do first. Play comes after study. Yes, study, or don't go hard on yourself. Oh yeah, she wants to study, so why not encourage her? So you leave Lisa alone in her room. You have got a lot of work to do anyway. Not only will you cook, but you also need to work on a novel's cover illustration as a freelance artist. The deadline is close, so you work hard nowadays. You are not so happy with your life. You force Lisa to study in order to have a better life than yours. You work all day. The only break you take is the dinner. You don't talk about anything during dinner with Lisa. That's unfortunate. It's 2200. Bedtime for Lisa. It's what, 10 o'clock? 11 o'clock? 10 o'clock? Sorry, 10 p.m. in case you don't know military time. You visit Lisa before she sleeps. She's in her pink dotted pajamas. She is holding the doll in her arms. Mom, I'm going to tell you something, but you won't believe. After a few seconds of silence, she speaks. The doll can speak. She told me her name is Anna. What? That's impossible. Or, go on. Do we want to immediately tell her she's wrong, or just ask her? I think I'm just going to ask her. Lisa explains. Anna says that she was nothing but a piece of light, a light that's drifting in absolute blackness, a weak light in the infinite darkness. Then she found life in this doll. She was waiting in the toy store for a friend, lonely, and today she found me. She says that she loves me. Don't be ridiculous, dolls can't speak. I believe in you. We need to throw the doll away. I believe in you. Keep the doll. And what did you tell her? Let's just go with it, Lisa smiles. And I said that I will be her new friend, and I will always love her, she continues. And then she told me that she was happy like the times when she used to be an angel. See, it doesn't sound like the doll's trying to, murder anybody, but she's also saying that she used to be an angel, now she's a doll. It's a little creepy. Let's just say I believe in you, but we need to throw the doll away. She screams, no! I don't want it to be thrown. She is my friend. Please don't. You feel like the doll is staring at you too. Okay, that's a little creepy. Let's just toss the doll, because, your daughter doesn't know any better. You pick the doll from Lisa's arms. You bring it down to the kitchen and throw the doll to the garbage bin. The plastic garbage bag will be put on the street tomorrow. You are not allowed to leave the garbage outside in this hour. Because of all the hard work, you begin to feel tired, and you go to bed. It doesn't take long for you to fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up to the sounds coming from the outside. You hear hysterical laughters coming from the garden. They belong to a girl, specifically Lisa's. You stand up and look outside the window. You see Lisa standing and laughing in the garden under the pale moonlight. She is facing back. You can't see her face. That's disturbing. Shout out or go to the garden. Just go get her. Don't bother yelling. You climb down nervously. You wear your shoes and walk to the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You approach Lisa and put your hand on her shoulder. She turns her face to you. Please, just be a normal kid. It is not Lisa's face. It is not even a human face. The texture of the face is a gray rag. The eyes are quite big for a human. So is the wide smile. The voice changes. It doesn't belong to a girl now, but a demon. She stares at you and laughs. You wake up. It was just a nightmare. You are all sweaty with terror. The morning has already broken. You decide to check on Lisa. Lisa is sleeping. You can't see the doll anywhere in the room. You go to the kitchen to prepare a weekend breakfast. You usually make omelets with sausage on Saturdays. You repeat that habit today. You are in the kitchen. You take the sausage and eggs from the fridge. You need to slice the sausage, so you open the drawer to pick up the meat knife. Something is wrong. The knife isn't there. Search for the knife in the kitchen. Look inside the garbage bin. Why would we just check the garbage bin? Let's just look for the knife in the kitchen. I know the doll is in the garbage bin, supposedly still, but I'm not gonna just assume that it's in the garbage bin. You search the whole kitchen. No drawer is not looked into. You even looked into the fridge. No, the knife isn't there either. There's only one place you haven't looked inside. The garbage bin. You open the lid. The knife isn't in the garbage bin, and something else is wrong too. You had thrown the doll into the bin, but the doll is not inside. Frantically, you rush to Lisa's room and wake her up. You need some answers. Lisa is in the bed, waiting for your questions. She keeps looking at you innocently. Rays of sun come from the windows, shining on Lisa. Did you take the doll back? The meat knife is lost. Let's eat breakfast. Well, I'm not gonna ask her about the meat knife. Hey honey, did you take the knife? No, just ask her about if she took the doll back. Cause you know, little kids can be stubborn. They do what they want sometimes. You also add, the doll is not in the trash. Lisa looks surprised. What? I didn't do anything. You don't believe me? I'm not gonna call my kid a liar. Of course I believe in you. Alright, let's just go back to let's eat breakfast. You eat breakfast with Lisa. You don't speak about anything. You are stressed about the missing doll and the knife. Could Lisa have taken them? I don't know why your daughter would just take a knife. The breakfast is over. I need to study math, says Lisa, then climbs up to her room. You also need to work on the novel cover. You are both busy now. It is evening now. Okay, so we're just going to jump from breakfast to dinner time. Let's hope we don't get murdered. As you work on the cover, you hear screams from Lisa's room. You rush to her room. You find Lisa standing and breathing in panic. Her arms are full of stitches. She did it! Lisa screams, showing her heavily wounded arms as blood leaks down to the floor. She jumped and ran away! Lisa pointed to the open window. You look outside. You can't see any running dolls there. Maybe because she ran away, or it is too dark outside, or Lisa is lying. I won't allow her to harm you, Lisa. Or slap her? I'm not gonna slap my kid! Her arms are cut. What the heck? You crouch and hug Lisa. As she cries, I know how hard it is to believe me now. Thank you for believing me. But please, I want to stay alone. I know that she won't come back. So you let her stay alone in her room. After closing the windows and locking the door, you make sure that no doll can trespass. You get into your own bedroom next to Lisa's room so you can hear her in case she needs you. Oh, God. It just was random. I didn't think there was going to be any sound on this. Whew! Sorry. It is 3 a.m. now. It's raining outside. Lightning strikes and enlightens your dark bedroom. You haven't slept. You don't care about the freelance work you got. All these events make you too stressed to care about business. You see Lisa's silhouette at the door. She walks in. Oh, great. Lisa is holding something behind her back, but you can't see it. Does she have a knife, or she have the doll? Please, neither. She approaches your bed, climbs it, and comes near you. With a sudden move, she stabs the meat knife into your belly. She stabs you once again. You didn't allow me to live my childhood. She keeps stabbing your body with insanity. Murdered by a kid? I hate you, Mom. I hate you. These are the final words you hear as your own daughter repeatedly stabs you and commits matricide. The end. There are 2 possible endings. Well, okay. Just my thoughts on this. It wasn't overtly scary. It had its own thought to it, but I was hoping for some background music, you know, some ambiance. I'll probably just add that in, but on its own, it doesn't have anything going. It had a lightning flash, and it had kind of like stabbing noises when you got stabbed. But overall, it was good quality. The English wasn't great, but I can only assume, since at the beginning of this I could pick between a British flag and a Russian flag, that the guy's Russian, so maybe English isn't his first language. But as it goes, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't, but again, it wasn't awful. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a little bit of movement in the background. It wasn't just a still picture. There was little bits of like twitching light particles and other things. But again, overall it wasn't bad. But just let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, guys, have a rockin' day.